Hey, what's up guys? Kai here, and welcome back to the No Magicite challenge run of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. We're not even 20 minutes into the second half of the game and there's already trouble. I love it. No rest for the wicked. Hey, it's Sabin! Wait a minute, Sabin doesn't look like Celes. Yeah, come on man. Wow, Sabin's strong enough to hold up an entire building? On the hum! Okay, so for this part, usually I like to give myself Vanish, either by casting the spell or by summoning Phantom before coming in here. Ooh, Heal Rod, save that for later. And just run my ass off from all the enemies. However, this time, I am just going to run my ass off from all of the enemies. Scorpions here get 2 attacks per round, which really sucks because we're already on a tight enough time schedule, or time limit, and that just wastes so much time. Here we get a Pearl Rod, because Holy Rod is too offensive. The Hyper Wrist, awesome. For my accessories, I'm using the Charm Bangle and the Ribbon, because there's an enemy in here that can petrify you, and when you're alone, getting petrified is an instant game over, so that's no bueno. PM Stalkers. That's a real clever game. Yeah, get it? Night Stalkers. Anyway, you don't get any items for that monster in the box, but you get pretty good experience, and when Celes hits level 26, she's going to learn Ice too. Would have been nice to have it before coming in here, but oh well. The other enemy is a Hermit Crab, by the way. And even with the ribbon, you can't protect yourself against the Doom countdown. If only there was a way to prevent that, but oh well. Here we get a Magicite, awesome. Wait, where'd the kid go? Is he gonna help us kill the monsters? No. So these guys are pretty easy, just break a Fire Rod, or if your magic power is high enough and you know Ice 2 or Fire 2, that would be the way to go. Gotta watch out for them if you are using Vanish, because they can break your Vanish. Really? 2 steps, even with the Charm Bangle? Come on, game. At least I think the Charm Bangle still works with only 1 party member. As far as I know, your lead character has to have it equipped, but with only 1 character, they would be your lead character, right? I don't know, I've never used it. Anyways, there we get a Drainer. It's a pretty cool weapon. It's basically the blood sword from other Final Fantasy games. It allows you to drain the damage you deal and turn it into HP. The only problem is, if your character has full life when you attack, the game thinks you don't need the drain, therefore you deal 0 damage. Kinda sucks, so it's there I guess. Definitely something to keep in mind if you want to use the Drainer. Doesn't make much sense, but hey, who am I? I'm not a programmer. What do I know, right? Whoa, he's a load-bearing monk. A minor thing like the end of the world. What, just because one person is alive, that means everybody is also alive? Video game logic, viewers. Smash Kefka, huh? And with that, Sabin joins the party. Alright. Let's give him some stuff. Yeah, that looks good. you will be my sprint shoe slut once again. Well, you're welcome. Yeah, that would be pretty scary. Let's see, I think we can buy Fire Knuckles here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we can. Alright, I want to get one of those. If you didn't buy Poison Claws earlier in the game, you would want to do so right now. Oh, nice. Sounds like that'll be our next destination. Oh no, Mowgli's. Terrible. Alright, let's head on to the east. We have a whole new world to explore. I love it. All that haunting music never gets old. Alright, new enemies, Mesosaur and Elomantis, or Elomantis, as I'm sure it's pronounced. Oh wow. I guess that's what happens when you don't play this game for over a week. You forget how to do everything. Let's try that again. There we go. Well, that reminds me that they announced a new Dragon Ball Z series. I don't know when it comes out, but Akira Toriyama is going to be at the helm, which is going to be very cool. And it is going to be canon. It's going to take place after the Majin Buu saga. So yeah, all of that nonsense that happened in GT, out the window. See if I can remember how to do a good old fire dance. Hey, hey, nice. And the damage isn't very nice. That will change because the new enemies we can meet up with are weak to fire. Could also put him in the front row with a Genji glove and 2 Fire Knuckles. That would be the way to go. However, you tend to run into them in really large groups, like 6. And we have 2 choices here. We could go north to Nikea, or we could come all the way to the east to Mowgli's. Got a new enemy here, Buffalax. They are weak to fire. However, even in the back row, it's not enough to kill them in one hit. And they have a lot more HP than I remember. Thank you. Oh hell, I didn't see what time I started recording this episode. Whoops. Well, you know what, it's been a while. Let's just go until we get to a good stopping point, right guys? Why not? That wasn't very effective. Man, I'm just being thrown for a loop here. I'm used to being so much more powerful thanks to Magicite. It's definitely going to get interesting from here on out, guys. By the way, there's a Chocobo stable. Game. I was thinking about doing Fire Dance, but I don't think that would be enough to kill him. But like I was starting to say, there is a Chocobo stable hidden in this forest, which will be useful next time. Figured I would show it to you now, so I don't have to worry about doing it in the next episode. I think it's right here. Yes. Come on, make it. Yes. Wow, the town really was destroyed. Alright, few changes to my setup here. I want to get Sabin going with the Genji Glove, and a Hero Ring, because why not? And 2 Poison Claws. Also the Power Sash to boost his strength. Get him in the front row. We're going to get Celes going with Running Shoes for Auto Haste. That'll be really important. And make sure we're at full life. Okay, let's have a look around. Ha! Got a secret Phoenix down. Yeah, very easy to miss that item. Hey, survivors! But what are you gonna do? You're 6 years old. I'm a freaking badass monk. And a Magitech general. Hey, Terra's alive! Alright! Mama? She's not the mama. Bonus points if you get that reference. Not the mama! I used to love that show as a kid. A little weird now, but back then that was so cool. Yeah, we missed you too. Come on, let's go save the world. What's wrong, Terra? What, you have a fireplace down here in this dungeon? How does that even work? Sure you can, just transform and shove a lightning bolt up things' asses. Worked for Lufia. Yeah, we heard about that. Oh, man. Can't believe Kefka has that much power at his disposal. He's just destroying towns on a whim. And you can't stop me. And what's his problem? They don't need you. We need you. We're your family. Sounds like Terra's maternal instincts are kicking in. Yeah, puberty is rough. Wouldn't you want to fight to protect the kids? I mean, that's the moral of the story, right? Gotta be righteous and heroic and noble. Okay, yeah, we get it. Well, alright, let's, well, guess we'll just be on our way. She doesn't want to fight, and we can't make her fight. It's kind of odd, though, that the main character of the game isn't going to join us. Funbaba. Oh yeah, we heard about him back at Albrook. It's one of those legendary monsters that were sealed away. Well, it's not sealed away anymore. Nice Power Ranger pose, Terra. Alright guys, it's boss time against Funbaba. Holy hell, look at those arms. This dude's a beast. Alright, let's go with the good Fire 2. What? Oh god. You know what? Let's try Drain. See if that does anything. Looks like he's the one shoving the lightning bolt up our asses. Holy shit! 1,700 damage? We can't deal with that. We're not trained to handle that kind of violence. Bonus points if you get that reference. Round 2. Fight! Okay, so Funbaba is actually weak to poison. Yeah, really good damage there from Sabbath. And I want to have Celes just spam Runic so we don't have to worry about his lightning attacks. And I gave her the running shoes because Funbaba is a little quick, even though he's rather large. And that's pretty much it. Just keep Runic maintained and attack with... oh god. Unfortunately, you can't absorb blue magic like that. Yeah, there we go. Man, Terra, you got bodied. Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. You just, you're a little rusty, that's all. Alright, looks like Terra has some soul searching to do. Hey, we got the Fenrir Magicite. Really good if you're actually using Magicite because it allows you to learn X-Zone, instant death, all enemies, and it's actually fairly accurate. I would get that learning, or I would get someone started on learning that ASAP. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to do that this time. Oh well. Wait a second, are we all healed up? No, we're not. Alright, so now I'm just going to meet you at the Chocobo stable. Alright guys, we're back, so let's rent a Chocobo and end this video with a nice leisurely stroll. Or ride, I should say. Now that the Serpent Trench is above ground, we have to traverse it on foot. Yeah, no more water areas in this LP, guys. Alright, so now we want to go north. By the way, in this desert, you can fight an enemy called the Black Dragon. Remember that for later. It's a pretty good rage for Gaw. Spoiler alert, we're going to get Gaw back in our party. Speaking of party members, though, in the first half of the game, the story revolved around Terra. Oh, by the way, this tower here, we can't do anything there yet, but remember where it is. But yeah, the story revolved solely around Terra. She was the main character. But here in the world of Ruin, that focus has shifted over to Celes, who is now in the spotlight. I like that. It mixes things up a little bit. At least for now. Eventually, Terra will become the main protagonist once again. But for right now, it's going to be Celes. And we're here in the town of Nikea, so see what's going on. I think we have new equipment here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the Enhancer, one of my favorite weapons in the game. We want to get 2 of those. Show you why. They increase your magic power by 7, and you get 20% magic block, which is amazing. Best buyable weapon in the game, hands down, in my opinion. The thieves, huh? demons would come for you. Well, remember that for later. Even though he tells you he doesn't want to remember that, make sure you do. That's a clue for a side quest we can take on later. Anyways, here you can get a diamond vest if you want to for Sabin. That'll be his best buyable piece of armor. But I'm going to save my money for other stuff. I'm not too worried about my defense. Let's see, any more relics? I can get a couple new things here. Zephyr capes are always good for placeholders, along with white capes. But, yeah, that's it. Not gonna buy anything. Hey, we could take a boat to South Figaro. Nice. The Crimson Robbers? Ah, that must be the gang of thieves. Well, how are we going to take a ship to South Figaro if it's owned by robbers? Well, you guys will just have to wait until next time to find out. But until then, as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day. See you next time.